Hey everybody, David Steenkamp here, video number 36. What we're going to do in this one is we're going to check out the media section of the backend or the WordPress here. So let's just go ahead and click on media or library, media library, whatever. It's going to go to the same place. So if you did actually upload any photos in the previous tutorials, you will see them here. So let's say that we have, actually, you know what? If someone skipped to this video, I better actually show how to add a new one. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete this one out permanently. Okay. So now here's how you do it. You click on Add New. Okay. Now what you can do is you can take your photo or whatever it is you want. People might want to do PDF files or other stuff. But what you can do is you can just drag it in like this and drop it right there. So if I just drag it and let go and drop it, there it is. Okay, so there's that, but I'm just going to delete it. See you, lady. Sorry. Okay, another way you can do it, click Add New, is click on Select Files, and then you just, it's like a standard browse feature, and you just find it. So mine's on my desktop. Alright, and I know it starts with a W, so it'll be at the bottom. What the F is WordPress. There you go. Okay, and that's it. So that's how you upload a new file. But it gets a little deeper than that. So you can click on Edit here, or you can just click back into your library. Let's do that. And then you can click on Edit. Now, what you should definitely do is give it a good title. There you go. Definitely give it a good title. Be as descriptive as you can without being too wordy, because that's pretty much the best thing you can do for SEO is just as descriptive as you can, but not like way too long. I wouldn't recommend going longer than like this box that I got here. So, but of course that changes because it's all responsive now. See, so anyway. Okay, so let's just scroll down and take a look at the different options that we have. So if you want to get a short link for, linking directly to this file if you need it for something, you can just, copy it right here. Okay. Otherwise, you can also get it here, get the whole long link. All right, and here you can see the file size, so it's pretty big, and you can also see the dimensions. All right. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Here you can add a caption. If you want to add a caption to it, it'll show up and just kind of picture like, you remember those older Polaroid like instant cameras? It's going to kind of be shaped like that where you could write underneath the photo. That's what that means. Another thing you should do is insert something for the alternative text. I usually recommend just taking the title, copying it, pasting it right here. Okay. And then description, if you really want to go nuts, you can put a description in as well. I usually don't. But, if SEO is like super important to you, then definitely put something there. Okay, so let's update that. Okay, so now we have our photo ready to roll. And that's pretty much all I can show you for the library section, but maybe I should show you one more thing. Okay, I'm just gonna view it. Whoops. Okay, so there it is. That doesn't look very great. That's why I don't like these attachment pages. They just, I don't know, like they just seem so confused. But anyway, okay, sorry. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to a page and I'm gonna pretend that we want to put it in. Let's say the I'm an author page. Alright, so here's how we can put it in. So I'm going to want it aligned to the left of this text. So I'm just going to bring up this page, I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to go to the I'm an author page. Alright, so I want it right here, like right in this area, and then this stuff can just push over to the right. So place your cursor right before the text that you want it to appear. So, alright, and then click Add Media. Now since we've already uploaded it, we don't have to worry about uploading it right now, so that's awesome. Or you can still do the drag and drop thing right here, or click on upload files. Okay, so right now we're just going to select it. We've already got the title in, so that's sweet. Alignment, we're going to pick left. Link to, you know what, I don't want it to link anywhere. I'm just going to press none. And then I want it a little bigger this time. I want it to be medium size. So we're going to press insert into page. Okay. And that's it. Press update. Go back to your page and refresh it. And there you go. You got it in there. So let's say we want it to be like more square, right? Like maybe cut off like right here or something. Or maybe just get like, we just want it a little narrower so that it's not as like rectangular looking, so that it's more like square looking or something like that. So what we can do is we can click on it once, click on the pencil to edit, okay, and alright. I like, they've changed everything. They change stuff so often. I really hope that this video doesn't get outdated too fast. So I'm going to click on Edit Original. Okay. So here is the crop tool. So what you do... Okay. So what you do... oh gosh. You can really get stuck on this like really easy. So I know that it shows a crop tool here. Like right here. But you don't actually click it yet. You actually just start clicking within the image to crop it. So just somewhere like right there, and then let's say that's what I want. I want it to be a little more like square, right? So once you let go of the mouse, then the crop tool becomes active. So I'm going to now click on crop. There we go. Great. So now it also shows you the thumbnail settings. Do you also want, you know, when you crop that, do you want it to apply to all of the image sizes, just the thumbnail, or all sizes except for the thumbnail? So I'm going to say I want it to go to all. Alright, so I'm going to press save down here. Don't forget to press save. Okay, there it is. Now it shows you. I'm going to press update, and then I'm going to press update on the page one more time. So now we shouldn't have all this extra stuff on the sides like you see, like there's a little bit extra here, there's a little bit extra on this side. So when I refresh, she should shrink down and the image should only be like, I don't know, to there or so. So let's check it out. Perfect. Awesome. So it still knew that I wanted it to be 300 pixels wide. So if you take a look at my handy dandy ruler that I got here, there you go, 300 pixels. See, that's what this width right here is by default. So you can tell that it is still doing the correct width that you originally wanted. So that's one other thing that you can do with the media, or with you know, inserting a photo. And again, I did this in a previous video, but I may as well do it again. If you click on the image and then press edit, you can also change the alignment. So maybe you want it to the right. So click right, press update. Press update once more. It's seriously that easy. It's like freaky how easy it is. There you go. So now it's aligned to the right. Yeah, so all sorts of stuff you can do in this edit section. You can change the size. Maybe you want it smaller. Boom, done. Update, update, and refresh. It's very intuitive. It's very easy. I actually find it easier than like working with Microsoft Word. I find sometimes placing photos and images in there is just like very frustrating, and I just find that this works a lot easier, you know. So anyway, play around with it. You can't really screw up, so, you know, if all else fails, just delete everything on your page and start from scratch, you know. Maybe keep a backup somewhere. Actually, no, you don't even need to keep a backup, because if you have, under screen options, if you have revisions on, I may as well just show you guys this now. See, here's this revision section. You can just click on one of these revisions. Let's say, oh, 4 minutes ago, I want to go back to that one. Click on it. This is so neat. This is like a timeline, so you can hover over it and it shows you what code is going to change. So as you can see, the original one sec, I'm just going to pretend to go to something else here. Okay, so 1 minute ago, let's go 5 hours ago. Alright, so let's say 4 minutes ago we actually want to go back to this one that just says I'm an author, or yeah, just says hey I'm an author. So if we click on restore this revision, and then we click on refresh, there we go, it goes right back to that one. So cool. Let's go, oh shoot, now I forget which one it was, but either way, play around with the revisions. It'll make more sense the more that you try it out. So if I want to go way back to this one, modified by my mom, aka me, logged in as her, I go restore to this revision. Alright, let's refresh in just a second once that's done. There you go, so now it restored to the one that just said hey I'm an author with no photo at all. So that's how that works. So if I go, now let's say I want to go back to one somewhere in the middle. Okay, so let's see this one. It shows you, it kind of highlights the differences. So see, this size was medium, this size is thumbnail. This size was 300 by 251, this size was 150, so it's quite smaller. The green one is the one that it's going to be changing to, or at least I think that's what it's going to do. So right now, it's got no picture at all. So this one right here, 150 by 150, let's test it. So if it's this one, the image is going to be 150 wide. If it's this one, it's going to be 300 wide. So I'm going to refresh. Okay, so it is the 150 one. So see, if I use my handy dandy ruler again, see, this is 300, but if I change this to 150, 150, there you go. See, the width is 150, and the height is the same, as you can see right here, right here. I'm 1 pixel off, but pretty darn close. So, so yeah, so it's the item on the right actually that you want to look at when you're looking for the revisions to switch back to. Look at this one, because this is the text that it's going to change to. Okay, or sorry, the code. All right. So, so I'm going to leave that alone. This video got a little longer than I wanted it to. So, yeah, it was just supposed to be on media, but whoops, whatever. Just know that you can put photos in there, you can put PDF files in there, you can put Microsoft Word files in there, you can put Excel files in there, PowerPoint stuff, all sorts of things, but mainly, like 90% of the time, I'm assuming you're going to use it for photos, or you know, I don't know, maps, or any kind of graphic. So JPG files, PNG files, GIF files, or GIF files, however you want to say it, all sorts of stuff. So that concludes the media section. I'm probably going to take a break for the night, maybe pick it back up, and maybe the next thing we'll do is how to upload your own logo. Okay, see you in the next video.